Try to do your pre-trips. Now let's go look at hours of service, right? 38%. I'm going to scroll down to that. What is the number one thing for hours of service? False logs. What is a false log? Using PC wrong. That's a false log. If you're not supposed to push that button and you do anyway and it doesn't qualify, false log. What else? If you're about to run over hours and you log off the device and drive anyway, right? Well, that's a false log because it'll show off duty when you're driving. So let's do that. Just this one. Click. Let's get rid of one category, which is false logs. See this 27%, right? Oh no, my fault. This 38%. If I get rid of false logs next month, 1 month from now, right? If I get rid of false logs, instead of 38%, we'd be at 26. Now we're in the best quarter instead of outside the best third, right? Now let's look at unsafe driving. What's the biggest problem with unsafe driving? Seat belt, failure to obey a traffic control device. I'll tell you, we don't have anything that happened more than once. We can't even put a finger on something crazy. But if we had nobody busted without a seatbelt, failure to obey traffic control devices, usually failing to stop at a scale. Let's get rid of that. We should have nobody speeding 15 over or 11 to 15 or 11 to 14. So I just removed speeding over 11 miles an hour over the speed limit and seatbelt and not stopping at a scale. Can we as a company clearly go 2 years with no seatbelt violator? Sure. Can we go 2 years making sure everybody pulls into a scale that's open? Of course, right? And should we be speeding 11 or more over the limit? Nah, that's too much. You know, if a driver, and we're not advocating, but if you get busted for going 6 over because the speed limit changed and the guy got you, that might be one thing, but not no 15 over the speed limit, right? So what would our unsafe be? If we did not have any speeding over 11, one seatbelt, and a couple scales, we'd be at 0%. So I went through basically the 3 major categories where we could make a difference. Please do your pre-trips, focusing right now on tires, air loss rate, and lights and reflectors. You get it? Focus on unsafe driving and stay away from 15 over. Get your seatbelt on. Don't grab your cell phone. And if the scale is open, get in the right lane and don't miss it, right? So that's CSA as a nutshell for us.